Make your own headlines.
Hey, this is Dow Welsh inviting you to enjoy some random news and make the grace of God your biggest headline of the day. Today's podcast is sponsored by cobblestone beanbag chairs and the letter E. So when was the last time you sat down with a good cup of coffee, a good friend, and had a good long chat about electro-optic polymers? This morning, right? Electro-optic polymers are engineered materials that are naturally fast. And one day soon, they will make internet speed crazy fast. So how do they work? Well, one engineer described it like this. It's like stacking 5 cars on top of each other, moving down the freeway at 60 miles per hour. Can you imagine seeing 5 Ford Fiestas stacked on top of one another, cruising down the interstate at 60 miles per hour? Speaking of cars and speed, I heard about a guy who was scared of speed bumps, but he's slowly getting over it. Simon Peter was writing to some folks about the importance of time and said this, "Do not overlook that with the Lord, one day is as 1,000 years, and 1,000 years as one day." In other words, God's time and our time are not the same thing. And that's not a bad thing. Someone put it this way, in the life of faith, it's critically important that we learn to rely on God's timing more than our own, to learn to trust the speed of God. You may have to wait a few years before the internet is fast enough to download 48 videos of kittens chasing cucumbers in less than a minute. But, in the words of philosopher Peter Mitchell, when we feel the need for speed, what we need most is to trust the speed of God. It is always on time. Make that one of your headlines today. Make Your Own Headlines is a little smidge of encouragement from Holland Avenue Baptist Church. Tune in Monday to Friday wherever you listen to podcasts. You can find my Sunday messages by searching Holland Avenue on YouTube or Apple Podcasts. And for more positive resources, check out hollandavenue.com.